LemonFirelab by Caitlin Kiernan. Chemical reaction. Chemical reaction is a process in which one or more substances, the reactants, are either converted to one or more different substances, the product. Substances are either chemical elements or compounds. A chemical reaction rearranges the consistent atoms of the reactant to create different substances as products, as explained by the Encyclopedia Britannica. So some of the materials that you're going to need for this lab is obviously a lemon. You're going to need 6 copper nails, and you're going to need 6 zinc nails. You're going to need some wire, and you're going to need steel wool. For the zinc nails, you can just get regular galvanized nails with zinc coating. And for copper nails, you can either use nails or anything copper wire, just a copper conductor. You can even use pennies if you don't have nails. So the first steps that you're going to do is you're going to warm up the lemon. This will just help with creating a more acidic properties of the juice. Then you're going to place the 6 copper nails in the lemon. You want to line them up and make sure that none of them touch. Have at least, let's say, within a 1 centimeter within each other. You can have it a little bit more. For each experiment that I did, I learned that more spacing probably helped a lot more. And then on the other side, you're going to do the same thing with the 6 zinc nails, and you're going to line them up also. So you're going to make sure that none of the nails touch each other, either in the lemon or outside of the lemon. So you don't want any of them to be touching. And then the steps to actually create the conducting. So the first copper nail is going to connect to the second zinc nail. So you're kind of going to do a diagonal of each of them until all 5 of the nails are completely filled in. The first nail and the last nail you're going to leave alone. And so you want to make sure that the wire is not touching each other. As you'll see, my first experiment, the wires were a little too thick. So they kind of, as you can see on this one, they kind of look like they had almost an issue with them touching. So I had to fix them a bunch of times, actually. And now what we're going to do with the first nail, the copper nail on the first copper nail is going to be the cathode, and it's a positive connection. So you're just going to wrap a regular wire around one side, and the other side is going to be what's going to be connecting to the steel wool to create the reaction of heating up the steel wool. And then the same thing on the zinc nail is going to be the anode, and it's going to be the negative connection. So as we can see here, I performed this experiment twice. The first time I used a 12 gauge wire, which is much thicker, so it took a lot more time, and it was kind of painful trying to make all the wires bend and work properly. And then the second time I used a much thinner wire of an 18 gauge. So when I performed it twice, I thought that maybe the thicker wire did not allow enough voltage to go through, so I decided to do it again. A few other possible variables could have been that the voltage created in the lemon was just not enough to warm the steel wool. The first time that I did use this, try to heat up the steel wool, I did use bigger pieces of paper, and I also used a bunch of steel wool, and then I started breaking it up, but after watching the video, I realized that I should probably break it up some more. So the second time around, I broke it up again. And let's see. Overall, I really did like the experiment. I really, really wish that it worked. And hopefully, maybe next time, it will. But I did use thinner wire, which actually helped with wrapping it around, making sure they don't touch. But as you can see, neither of my experiments created fire. So just a little bit of a close-up on what I was trying to do. And so what happened in the lemon, in this experiment, what was supposed to happen is the reaction that took place in the acid in the lemon and the nails. The zinc nails in the lemon oxidized, breaking apart the electrons. The positively charged ions from the zinc nails moved into the acidic juices of the lemon, and this caused the ions to travel up the nail to the wire connection. The current flowed into the copper nails, which was attracting the electrons too. As the zinc electrons attracted to the protons of the lemon juices, it created a hydrogen gas. With all of the currents passing back and forth, the currents should have created a reaction and heated up the steel wool. And so these are just some pictures of my projects. All right, have a good day.